Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to all of my wonderful and juicy and delicious little subscribers out there. And how I love you all so, and I hope that you're all super duper well, super duper wonderful and super duper delicious, and that life is treating you oh so wonderfully wherever you are in the world. So much love to you all, my delicious little babies. Now then, beam me up, Scotty, 3, 2, 1. There we go, my juicy little lights. Thank you, little lights, you're delicious and bright. Now then, good morning, good afternoon, good evening to any passers by. And I hope that you too are having a super duper and wonderful time wherever you are in the world, and that life is also treating you most wonderfully. So much love to you all, my delicious little babies. Now then, it's so quiet tonight outside, okay? It has been raining, you know, if it's raining, okay? But it's very still. In the still of the night, okay? So it's one of those. But, I mean, it's been rather busy, actually. I mean, yesterday it was flipping, the cars were flipping here, there and everywhere. Do you know what I mean? Anyway, I've been listening to sirens for the past 2 days. So anyway, that's that really. Anyway, God bless all. Anyway, so I wanted to put up, rewind and start again. Pete, do you say? I wanted to put out just a little video this evening. You know, it's because my spirit just simply will not rest. Okay, my delicious little babies, it will not rest, okay? Now then, so, well, there's a few things actually, but what it is that, well, I want to tell you about something that happened today, my delicious little babies, and, you know, I'd like to share it with you. I'd like to share it with you all. Now, normally, can I just please say, my delicious little babies, normally when I do my camera, you know, my old dog and burn, it's usually the other way. So like where the light is, you know, where it's charging, that's, the light is usually that way. Okay, my delicious little babies, so we turn it round, it's to the left, okay? Well, to my left, okay? But something this evening is going, there we are, to the right. Do you see, my delicious little babies? And I even said before I came onto the old camera, I said, I never, there we are, I never normally, when I'm charging my old dog and burn, you know, it's usually the other way around. I said, but you know, I never normally, sorry, see I'm stumbling. I never normally, you know, put you this way. Anyway, so I never mentioned this morning, and I should have done. Okay, I should have done. But, you know, we had, you know, the terrible thing that happened in America some years ago. And I remember it very clearly because at the time, because my beautiful eldest baby, okay, who's just graduated, well, she was just a little baby in my tummy when that happened, okay, and we actually seen it on TV. I'll tell you exactly where I was at the time, my delicious babies. I was in King's Heath in Birmingham. There we are, that's where I was. And when we watched it, because I never seen it first, actually, it was my beautiful and delicious dear little friend, and she said, Carla, come here quick, you know, seen it on the, you know, television. Do you see? My delicious little babies. And I remember at the time, you know, being pregnant and everything, I remember at the time, you know, and around that time, actually, we all went out to a country pub. I'll never forget that either. Went out to a country pub, you know, just to go and have a bit of grub, you know, a bit of food. And for some reason, I wasn't, you know, I really wasn't feeling very well. It was all around that time, my delicious little babies. And anyways, to my beautiful dear little friend, oh, God bless her. Beautiful, dear little soul. She knows who she is. Anyway, I was wearing a mustard top at the time. I was wearing a mustard top. Anyway, there we are. I remember it very clearly. I came out to Lish Little Babies and, off we trotted to the hospital. So she drove me to the hospital, do you see? Just to check that my little, oh, God bless her beautiful dear little soul, that my beautiful little baby's heart was beating. Do you understand what I mean? Because what was happening was I was projecting after going to, there we are, a particular pub, and it was around that time. And the thing is that this is like a pretty posh pub. You know what I mean? Where they did all homemade pies and all these different things. You know, and Dad had, there we are, something to eat, which clearly did not agree with what. Do you see? Anyway, as it turned out, my beautiful little baby, there we go, 22 in February next year, she's here. God bless the beautiful dear little heart, and God bless my beautiful dear little youngest baby. Do you know what I mean? They're still standing, you know what I mean? That song, I'll repeat it again, Elton John. I'm still standing, yeah. Do you say? My delicious little babies, yes, okay. So anyway, yeah, I remember that really quite clearly. And it was devastating, and there was just a whole lot of dust, and so many lives, there we go, were lost. And of course, over the years, we learnt the truth that, it's all, let's just say, trick photography. Okay, there we go, trick photography. Okay. And that, really, who they were blaming, well, it wasn't that at all, my delicious little babies. Okay. But it was a really major time. There we are in the world, okay? So I should have said it this morning, so please do forgive me, okay? But may we please and thank you, each and every one of us, remember every beautiful dear little soul, there we go, who very sadly passed, there we go, at that time. I just got 7, okay? So that's that. Yeah, very sad time, for anybody to see, there we are, to see a situation like that, you see, especially innocent lives, there we go, okay, but of course, that brought in, there we go, a reset, do you see, and then of course, we've seen it in 2020, do you see what I mean, my delicious little babies, yes? Anyway, so let me just go on to something else. So anyway, so I want to tell you about what happened today. So I was actually, somewhere, getting some ka-ching, okay? And so I came out at a shop, okay? Then I had to go to the card shop. Well, I never had to. I chose to. Okay, I chose to, okay, because I was getting some birthday, there we are, some birthday cards and everything. And I came out and I seen 2 gypsies. Now, in my family, especially with the Irish, there we are, the Irish, okay, we go back to, like the gypsies, to the Romany gypsies. Anyway, it goes, there we are, it goes right back. Okay, my delicious little babies, yes? And if you look at Bangladesh, well, it goes back to many things, there we are, as well. Okay, my delicious babies, anyway. So, I don't know why, but something said, run back and tap the one woman on your shoulder. Do you know what I mean? It's like, put your head on my shoulder. Won't you kiss me once, baby? Not emotional. There's a reason for this, my delicious little babies. So I ran back. I did. I had to run after. Okay? But something said, run back to those women. So I did. And I'll tell you the truth. There we go. Swear down what happened. Now, I've been wanting for years, because the last time I seen a gypsy, there we go, was many decades ago. Okay? And at the time I was a young bairn, so I never had any ka-ching, I never had anything to give. That's the truth. There we are, I swear down, that's the truth. I just never had anything to give. I was only young, you know, I was only about 13, 14. I just never had anything, you know, and even doing me paper rounds and everything, I just never had any ka-ching, but she approached me. I'll never forget it. I can see a bird trace now. Never seen that woman again. Okay? But I always said, there we are, especially throughout my life, I just got 13, so 13 years ago, yes, and I thought, you know what? I thought, I wish to dear God that I could, there we are, bump into a gypsy, okay? Because it's like a telepathic, there we are, telepathic thing. Do you see what I'm saying? Yes, the one can transmit to the other, yes? And I thought, just to, you know, I mean, I'm a reader, I'm a clairvoyant, there we are, and I'm a medium. I've explained all this, okay? So if I get a good connection, I get a good link. I don't like that word, connection. If you get a good link, you get, there we are, you get a good link, yes? But I just like to call myself tarot reader. And of course, being a qualified angelic healer as well, okay? But something's been bugging me for months and months and months. Okay, my delicious little baby, see I'm stumbling again, there's a reason why. And it was not long after I started on YouTube with videos, my delicious little babies, okay, and I was talking about, you know, that I was rather worried about something to do with my body. Do you see? My delicious little babies, yes. Anyway, well, I'm your type of woman there we are, where I wouldn't go to a doctor, or I wouldn't, do you understand what I mean? Yes, so if I can self-heal myself, there we are, then I will do that, okay? The only time I ever went to a doctor is if I weren't sick, because I flipping get it, do you understand what I mean? So you never tempt fate, okay? Anything to do with this area, okay? And sometimes it could be pretty raw, especially when I was working in the hotel trade, you know, as a hotel receptionist, you know, because I got offered to run a 100-bed hotel, sorry, there we go, stumble again, in France as a deputy manager. So obviously I wasn't meant to do that. Do you see? My delicious little babies. Anyway, I've gone over all this. Let's fast forward. So something said, tap your woman on the shoulder, my delicious little babies, okay? So I did, and I said, do you do readings, okay? And she spoke English, but it was very, she was very, there we are, Romanian. She was very, do you see what I'm saying to you? Yes, okay? And she was there with her sister now, yes? So she said, you want palm? That's what she said to me. She says, you want palm? I said, wow. And I broke it down for her very slowly. I said, my dear mum, God rest her beautiful dear little soul. I said, she used to be a palm reader. There we are. That is the truth. My delicious little babies, yes. There we go. And she was a flipping damn good one. There we are. There we go. She's a flipping damn good one, right? When she was here, God rest her beautiful dear little soul. Yes, okay. And of course, my beautiful, when she was here, my beautiful dear little Nana Bear. How I love them also, Mama Bear, yes. She was excellent at being a psychic, premonitions, there we are, and things like this now, right? She could predict things before they even happened. Do you understand? It wasn't predicting, that's the wrong word. At the end of the day, she's seeing things, yes, before it even, there we are, before it even happened, yes? So I have it from both sides of my family. birth on my beautiful dear little mama, beautiful dear little nana's side, okay, and also on my dear dad's side, okay. So I had, but there we are, birth sides, okay. So you gypsy here now, you woman there. So she said to me, she said, okay, £20, okay. So I said 20, right? So I said, well, why don't we do 15 DC? My delicious little babies, yes. But it's something that I've felt that hasn't been right for quite a while. But after that particular video, I do believe, there we are, I do believe I took it down actually because I was crying at the time. I do believe that, yes, because it's something that really bothered me. And I wasn't ashamed to cry. I wasn't afraid to cry. Things like this don't bother me. Do you know what I mean? When you cry, there we are, it makes you stronger, okay? But at that time, it's just not something maybe that I wanted to remember, okay? So something, there we are, it was so strong. It was like, there we are, it's like it was really pulling on me. Do you see? There we are. And I thought, you know. So then she said, let's walk over here. She said, shh, like this, you know, like for not others to hear. Okay. I said, oh, we're walking over to a bus stop. Went and sat in the bus stop. She held my hands. Now, my hands go super duper hot. Okay, my delicious babies, okay, there we are, they really do. They go really, really hot, right? And that's, there we are, the healing side. Well, she sat down, she held my hands, yes, with both of her hands. She cupped my hand with both of her hands, and you know, she started shaking. I'll swear down, this is what happened. I thought I'd never known anybody do this before. I mean, I probably only had, what, in the whole of my lifetime, probably 5 readings in the whole of my life. She said, I look you in the eyes. This is what she said to me. She said, you are kind. That's what she said. She says, you are nice. She said, but years and years, and there we are, and years ago, she said somebody who had 3, I call them little Benj children, she said, put a bad spirit into you. Do you see? My delicious little babies, yes? So, but she was shaking. Her hands were shaking. Do you see? So she said to her sister there now, who, let's be fair, did not really look anything like a sister, but nevertheless, doesn't matter. I was here to get a job done. Do you see what I'm saying, my delicious babies, yes? And please do not get me wrong, okay? I can usually, there we go, spot a flipping marchant. Marchant, why did I say marchant? Like somebody's marching, okay? Merchant, you know, card payments, you know, you have a merchant, don't you? Anyway. So she needed eggs. This is going to sound bonkers to you now, my delicious baby. She needed eggs and toilet rolls, right? So I thought, well, if you need eggs and toilet rolls, I'll just give you the ka-ching. Just, there we are, just go and buy it. Do you understand what I mean? Yes, I thought, what's the flipping crack here? Because honestly, it was in the afternoon, this afternoon, yes? So her and so-called sister, okay, so went into a shop, went and got these eggs, toilet rolls, come back out, right? Then she said she was choosing where to go and sit. Now this was amazing, this was really flipping amazing, right? So she said, right, we crossed the road. Anyway, you know, I mean, God bless her, she nearly got flipping run over in the process, but they look proper gypsies, you know, proper long dresses, everything, okay? Proper gypsies, yes? And I used to know, there we are, a lot when they used to come into our shop in the old jewellery quarter. Do you understand what I mean? You know the gypsies. Do you know what I'm saying? Yes, okay? So even when they look like, there we go, they do not have a lot. Let me tell you, ding, ding, dong, dong, they're flipping, there we are. Wow, ka-chinged up, okay? So we crossed the road and we went over to, and the thing is, I'd never seen this bench before. It's so amazing that, mind you, I suppose I do not walk over that side ever, but very sadly, you know, God forgive me. But anyway, she says, let's come and sit on this bench. Now then, so I looked at it and it had all flowers, like somebody had really, there we are, had attended to this little bench. And then it had in great big capital letters the name Claire. You know, Claire, the moment I met you, I swear. Okay? C-L-A-R-R-E. Claire. Okay? My delicious little babies. Now then, this name is very personal to my heart. The name Claire. For a start off, the dear lady who used to teach my beautiful dear little youngest daughter, she used to be very high up in an old girls grammar school, okay, and God bless her beautiful dear little soul. I mean, she used to cook for my little daughter when she used to come for a lesson. Oh, God bless her. She used to do everything. She said, don't worry about cooking, Carla, I'll do it. And then when I used to go and collect my beautiful dear little daughter, because she used to say, oh, your beautiful little daughter, she makes me laugh. She's broad Irish, this beautiful dear little Claire. At that time, she was in her early 70s, yes. She says, she makes me laugh. She said, she makes me laugh so much. She said, because I learned something new. There we are all the time. She says to me, my youngest little daughter, yeah. Anyway, and when I used to go collect either, she always used to give me something. And she always used to give me something. There we are, whether it was soup, whether it was kitchen rolls, toilet rolls, there we are. It was just something. Do you see? It was really, there we are, there was something about all of this today. My delicious little babies, and not only that, but somebody rather close, okay, had lost his beautiful dear little wife of cancer. Both of the dear ladies passed with cancer, okay, and she was very young, okay, and yet both of these dear ladies were both, there we go, called Claire, and both of them were so, to my heart, so beautiful. You could not have wished to meet better dear ladies, and especially the beautiful, well, not especially, both of them especially, but what I'm talking about, if you're talking about couples, I'm talking about the beautiful dear little husband and wife, yes? Well, it was just tragic. Okay, my delicious little babies, okay, but, you know, of course, beautiful dear little Claire, you know, she'd never want to charge me, just like the dear couple who used to live up above me, okay, they were Muslim, and he was a dear gentleman, and he was a grammar school teacher, okay, and they used to say, you know, when my youngest daughter used to go for a maths, because with dear little Claire she used to go for her English, and with the other dear gentleman she used to go for her maths, okay. I used to be doing all the English in the background as well, and their dear dad was doing the mathematics in the background, okay? So we were all participating in this, yes, okay? But they used to say, well, has little Rosie eaten? Would she like something to eat? Do you see? I was truly, truly to my heart blessed, and beautiful dear little Claire and her beautiful dear little husband. Well, they used to always buy gifts, and do you understand what I mean? They're very much, these are the beautiful beings, there we are, who I surrounded myself with, and I still do, and at the end of the day I still do, and at the end of the day, well, not for the dear couple who've moved now, do you understand what I mean? Because they've moved on to pastures new, do you see? I mean, we always had each other's numbers, but as you know, everybody drifts, and his dear wife, she was, what was she? She graduated as an interpreter, yes. And beautiful dear little Claire, she used to work in the offices, and her dear husband, he just absolutely adored her, idolised her. So just so very flipping sad. And then beautiful dear little Claire, her beautiful dear little family, all pure Irish, you know what I mean, Southern Ireland, you know what I mean, there we are, they're just all circlers, everybody had their own closenesses, do you see? So I know it sounds like I'm going around the houses, my delicious little babies, but when I seen that name and then I looked at the dates and what was it? Was it 2000? Was it 2011 to 2016? So it seems to me, God bless it, it must have been a young little Ben, a young little baby or something, okay? And when I seen it, I seen the bench and I seen the name, I went, Claire. And I went and sat down. And then your little gypsy there now, she said, can you take an egg out of the box? Because it didn't bother me, my delicious babies, because I was going to be going off shopping, yes? So I was going to give, there we are, I was going to give it to them anyway. Things like this just do not bother me, okay? So she said, can you take it out of the box? I said, yeah. She said, well, do you have a carrier bag anyway? I happen to have one in my bag. So I took it out of my bag. And then she opened the toilet roll. She took out the toilet roll. You're not going to believe this, my delicious babies, right? And she said, I had to do this kind of, it was like a spiritual to do with God. There we are, to do like this ritual. Do you know what I mean? Just to repeat after her. And then she got the egg. Okay, I keep getting flipping confused. She got the egg, okay, and then I thought, because I got a little bit confused earlier, but she then wrapped it in tissue, yes, and then she said, can you hand me the bag? Not inside of the carrier bag, like the outside of the carrier bag, yes. She put it in there. And all of a sudden, out the flipping, you won't believe what she did, Martin. She only flipping cracked it straight on my flipping head. This flipping egg. Martin was right. So she cracked the egg on my head, like that. I said, ow! I thought I flipping heard that did. Then she cracked it on my right knee and cracked it on my left knee. I swear down, my delicious babies, this is exactly what happened today, right? Then we had to do another ritual as, okay? She opened up the bag. I swear to dear God, Jesus Christ in Nazareth, to you all, my delicious babies, right? She opened it up and inside of the egg was black. So you had the yellow, the yolk, you had the white, and there was a part of black. And she went, and she went, spit. So she went like that, and she went, you spit like that, right? Then she covered it back up again, okay? Oh, just prior to that, sorry, before she cracked the flipping egg off my head, my delicious babies, it sounds like it's a flipping jerk, but this is no flipping jerk, right? She said, hold the egg in the bag with the tissue close to your tummy. She said, just there, right? So after we did all this now then, so I'm sure that you know what's coming, my delicious little babies. Just let me have a sip of my coffee, please, and thank you. Everybody must keep a handle on things, okay? Please and thank you. So then she said, you know, she said, I've done this for you. I said, hold on a minute. I said, I paid you 15 quid, right? So she was not illiterate now, you woman there. No, she was not, okay? She knew, there we are, ding, ding, dong, dong, what the crack is, right? I said, you keep the toilet rolls, you keep the eggs. This sounds really silly to you, our delicious little babies, but this is exactly the way it went, okay? Okay, Jack and Nori tell a story, but this is, there we go, ding, ding, dong, dong, a flipping true, flipping story, right? So I said, so what are you wanting now? Right, she was doing the ritual. She said, well, you give me coffee, you give me £90. I said, 90 quid? I mean, please don't get me wrong, Martin Shook Babies, right? I had, there we are, change in me bag, okay? But I said, no. I said, I'm not giving you that. She said, I have you. I said, no. And I put my foot down. There we are. I put my foot down. I said, no. I said, she went 60. I said, no. I said, call it 50. There we are. I said, and job done. Right? Half a ton. I said, then call it job done. She said, well, when you see me next time, you buy me coffee. I said, listen, I said, I'll give you 2 quid now. I said, so you've had 15 quid. You've had 50. I said, you've had toilet rolls, you had eggs, and now you've had 2 quid. That is it with me. Do you see? Now, your woman there wanted, there we go, my number. And the circle sister, she went, Jesus to me, because she knew. I said, the thing is, I said, God bless you. I said, thank you. I said, but you, I said, do what you do. I do what I do. I said, I'm a qualified angelic healer. I'm a reader. Do you see? And she went, well, what's a healer? See, her ears went ping. Do you see? Do you see? My delicious babies, yes, but her hands were hot, but so were mine. Do you see? Just in different ways. Do you see? Ding, ding, dong, dong. Are you getting me now? So, as she was walking away, she said, I will put, oh, that's it. She rubbed something else. This is not the first time I've seen something like this, okay? She rubbed the 50 quid in the egg, wrapped it up in the toilet roll, honestly, big times, right? Proper wrapped it up, yes. Held the bag, she said, as she was walking away, she said, I'm going to the cemetery today. So in other words, she's going to bury it, right? Now, this was the flipping magic. It's magic, you know. When she undone the toilet roll, before she left the bench, wow, the 50 quid was gone. And then a sister who was sat over there, and she got up. Puff! Puff! The magic magic dragon lives by the sea. It was gone. Do you see? My delicious berries. Now then, so from the time that we left, I said thank you. She said thank you. She said, whatever it is, there we are, is now gone. There we are. Okay? So across the road, I thought nothing else of it. I thought I'll go and do what I've got to do and then just trap and do whatever else I've got to do. Okay? And as I was walking across the road, I was talking to myself in my own noddle, and I said, I hope this flipping one hasn't flipping scammed me, you know, okay? Because I never felt anything at the time. I felt a little bit, how can I say it, out of sorts. There we are. That's the best way to put it. I felt a little bit out of sorts. It's really hard to explain. But then as the day went on, I felt like I'm feeling it now, there's nothing. So whatever she did, there we are. God bless that dear woman, okay? Okay? Even though, you know, you had it all up, do you see? Yes? But she removed, there we are, something. And not only that, but the worry that I had with something. Well, up until today, I still had that. I wasn't sure about anything. But as the hours went by, there we are today, there's nothing. Now, for some of you, there we are, my delicious babies. Now, for some of you, you probably think she's just flipping rambled on, she's just gone on, she's just done this and done that. No. I haven't. What I feel she's done, because when I look at, you know, over my years, my decades, like I had nothing, there we are, nothing but flipping, there we are, flipping bad, flipping luck. Do you know what I mean? Nobody could have more flipping bad luck than myself. Big time. Do you know what I mean? Everybody else would get the luck. Like whoever I touch in my heart, outside anything, okay, they will always get, there we are, luck, okay? But for myself, I never have. It's almost like, there we are, like throughout my life, like I was flipping doomed to fail with things. Do you understand what I mean, my delicious babies, okay? And at times, I did used to say over the decades, you know, I did used to say, you know, I'm sure somebody's flipping put something on me, you know. I did. Okay? But the amazing thing is that in my home, it's really bright, airy, there's no bad energy. When I do my healings, there we are, there's no bad energy at all. Everybody goes away feeling super duper happy. I just had one actually a couple of days ago. Said to me, because I had my hands on the shoulders, and then I moved down to the feet, because I did it in a, let's just say a Japanese way, that's the best way to explain, okay, with the feet, okay? And after all the healing had been done, turned around and said to me, even though you were at the other end of the couch, it felt like your hands were still on my shoulders. Do you see? Said just felt such a calmness. In fact, I actually got paid more, because said that I wasn't charging enough for what, there we are, for what I do. Said you're worth more than what you charge. Do you see? Occasionally you do get that, you know, but you do get the ones who really appreciate. But usually, if you're doing healing, any healer will tell you, there we are, ding, ding, dong, dong, that, you know, for most, you know, because it's a donation. It's like any business, you know what I mean? But when one say, oh, it's a donation or something, at the end of the day, like I said it before, I'm done saying it. Everybody's a salesman, everybody's a saleswoman, okay? You're all selling something, okay? But, I mean, you have come across ones, I've come across ones in my decades, where they say, oh, well, if you're a psychic, if you're this, if you're that, you should tell others for free. Okay, well, that's like saying, okay, so this is not being nasty, I'm just, there we are, ding, ding, dong, dong, getting to the point here. That's like, which is the way that I've explained it to you, man or woman, there we are, you man or woman there. And I've got 20 years ago, there we go, I've got 20, again, that's going back 20 years. And I said, so if you walked into a shop, and you wanted a loaf of bread and a pound of milk, I said, would you go and say, okay, well, we get, milk, God bless the beautiful dear little cows, we get milk from the cows and we got bread from the wheat and from everything like this now, yes, so you must give it me for free. They turn around and say no. I said, so then why do you expect somebody who will give you guidance with your life, there we are, tell you about upcoming events, if we can do it, because for most of us we can go so far, some can go further than others. I would say go about 18 months in front, usually with some, okay? But there we are, man cannot go any further than that, mind you. When I did say about 2012 about a war, that was 2012, okay? So I don't know how, even I'd flipping do not know that, my delicious little baby. See how I stumbled again, see, even I cannot flipping work that bit out right. But generally, I'll only go, there we are, so many months in front, yes, but others can go years in front, okay? So that's how it goes, then you can go backwards and, then in the present, okay? That's how it operates, yes? But looking now, God bless that dear woman, and God bless her, well, so-called sister, okay? Whatever happened now then, she's clearly buried something. But if you had seen it, it was black light. And I looked, I never said much. I've got to be honest, my delicious little berries, no I didn't. I just looked and I thought, oh, do you know what I mean? But there's absolutely nothing at all. So, I mean, I can heal everybody, right? But somebody had put something there, we go, ding, ding, dong, dong, which I knew, there we are, I knew it decades ago, okay? And then when I thought about it, I never found out, I flipping knew who it was, and I thought, yes, I know who it flipping is now. And I'm going back, 36 years ago. Okay, my delicious little babies, that's how far I'm going back, right? And I thought, yes, do you see? But I always felt as if there was something in my tummy. It's really hard to explain, my delicious little babies, but what she did, God bless her, and how she did it, she's got rid. Look at that, my delicious little babies. Can you see? So, I mean, look at all of the events, what's happened in the past week. My lamp, God bless my beautiful little lamp, yes. That smashing, and then losing the beautiful dear little elderly lady over the back, okay? And then me approaching this other woman. Yes, I had to pay a bit of ka-ching, yes, but I didn't mind that, okay? Because when I came back anyway, even while I was out, I was getting calls for for healings, yes? So what I paid out, there we are, ka-ching, I got back anyway. Do you see? But for that dear woman and a dear so-called sister, I'll still say that, what they did, and it was strange when she said, as she was walking away, she never even looked back. She said, I'm going to the cemetery. So she was going to bury it. Now, why is it so that I don't feel anything now? Can you see my delicious little babies? And when I sat on the bench with dear Claire, dear little Claire, do you see? It's really hard for me to explain my delicious little babies, but something said tap that woman on, there we are, on her shoulder, and I did. The only way I can explain it to you all, my delicious babies, I feel free. That's the words I just got. I feel free. Because it's like I do not have that feeling anymore. Like, I really love my legs, I really love my bum, I really love my chest, I really love... Do you understand what I mean? Yes? Even though you see me, there we are, ding, ding, dong, dong, in some flipping crazy and bonkers mood, yes? Plus the fact I've been going through a change, yes? But at first I thought, oh, well, maybe it could be... Do you understand what I mean? Yes? But the black to come out... Let me tell you, I did a video months and months ago, my delicious babes, and I said the top in the world, I did, you only have to go back on my videos because I've kept it up. The top in the world is Africa and Romania. Do you see what I mean? They're the ones who can, there we are, ding, ding, dong, dong, they want to put something on you, they flipping put it on you, but at the same time, they want to take something off, there we are, they're the ones, there we go, ding, ding, dong, dong to do it. And I did it way, way, way back months ago. Not long after I started on my channel. You see? But I needed something strong enough to get rid of whatever it was in my body. There we are. And what better, there we are, than to have these dear women, dear ladies. There we are. That's it, job done. So yeah, I spent what I spent, but to me, there we are. Ding, ding, dong, dong. It's ka-ching flipping well spent. Do you see? My delicious little babies, yes? Because now I don't feel anything. It's really hard to explain. I don't feel anything. It was mainly, it wasn't, it was in the other. And I don't feel a thing. I don't feel anything in my tummy. I don't feel anything there. Whereas this has been playing on my mind for a long time. Do you see? So I want to leave you, I'm going to say, isn't that beautiful? My delicious little babies, do you see? But I used, there we are, we're in the right place. There we go, all here. The right place at the right time. There we are. That's what happened. And something told me I used my intuition, I used my instinct, do you see? Because I felt something wasn't right, but there was only a certain dear woman, there we are, to take this off me. Do you understand what I mean? Yes. But we go back and I have, like I said, got the Romani Gypsies, we've got everything, and the Irish, we've got everything, and the Bangladeshis, got everything. I needed a strong force to remove what it was in my body. There we are, and it did it. Look at that. I know that for most of you, you're going to think, oh, I'm just flipping crackers and crazy. I'm not crackers and crazy. In fact, I wish to dear God, Jesus Christ in Nazareth, that this dear woman could help, there we are, others out there. The only problem with her is, she even said to me, you know, because at one point she said, I do not need money. I thought, no, you do not. Not if you're getting flipping 90 quid a flipping hour. Do you see what I mean? Where she's going wrong, oh, that's it. She told me, she said, I'm doing it you for cheap. She said, I get 600. 600 flipping quid? My delicious little babies, that's a monkey in a ton. 600. She said, I'm doing it you for cheap. And I said, well, this is all I got. This is what all you're going to, you know, this is all you're going to have. I've got nothing more to give you. Jesus me. Well, I mean, oh, there we are. I could have done, but I wasn't going to, because I just didn't feel no. My spirit just no. So I stuck to my price. There we go. But she helped me. God bless her. And for that, there we are. I bless them always. But I just wish that maybe she wouldn't, because we hear about a lot of them, you know, and if they're mediums and all these kind of things. Now, if you look around the world, they're charging, what is it, $400, 400 quid an hour. My delicious babies. And the thing is, others, there we go, will flipping pay it. Well, you wouldn't see me, not even if I was a flipping ka-ching millionaire tomorrow, you would never see me pay 400 quid. But that, I felt, there we go, 9 toilet rolls, because it was a pack of there, 9 toilet rolls, what was it, a dozen eggs, which I took 1 out of, so that would have left 11, okay? And, well, that's what, you know, so-called sister chairs. No, she didn't. It was 15 eggs, so it was 1 out. There was 14 left. Break it down. Do you know what I mean? Okay, to the number 14 comes to 5. Do you see? My delicious babies, yes. But what she'd done, I wish that, and the one thing she never wanted was you to film anything on a dog and burn. No phone, no phone. Do you see? Not because that you'd be looking at a bird trace, but what she'd done. Just flipping amazing. Honestly, I cannot explain it. I did not feel it at first. It took a couple of hours to kick in. There we are. That's all I can explain. And now there's nothing. It's like she's definitely removed something. Big times. There we are. She's removed something. God bless her. But when I've seen the black, I've heard this before. And the black means something not good. Do you understand what I mean? In the body. Okay? And that's what she did. And I seen it with my own eyes. And she went spit. You see? But she said to me, it's the lights off. So she said to me, you really can't. She did. She said, you're really nice. You really can. She said, but somebody's put, yeah. You see? So we should just see now, but this has all happened in 1 week. So I can only say that in my 50th year, being on this planet, my delicious babies, okay, just to end my video, that yes, that in itself, God bless them, okay, has been a blessing. Do you say? My delicious babies, yes. So that's all I want to say. Anyway. So I haven't said this in the past couple of days, have I? So wherever you are in the world, wishing you a beautiful morning, afternoon or evening, wherever you are, okay? Because you want to get one laugh. Please enjoy yourselves, my delicious little babies, yes? And I certainly will, because, you know, I feel free of whatever it was. Anyway, and God bless them always. There we are. May they be blessed with plenty, but full and plenty. But please, you know, please try not to take advantage of. That's the only thing that I beg of the dear Lord, for them not to do things like that now. Do you see? You can use your gift. There we are, but not to. There we are. A terrible extent like that. Okay, that's what I've always, there we are, believed in. Okay, nothing more, nothing less. I just do not believe in that. Okay, you know, please take care of yourselves, and please take care of others. Please always give a listening ear, because it's always very welcomed. Okay, and please you know, continue to lift the vibration and lift the frequency, okay? And, you know, sending you bright blessings, peace, love and harmony wherever you are in the world, wishing each and every one of you and your little beautiful little selves, your beautiful little family, you know, sending you full protection to each and every one of you. Thank you so very much. Thank you for even listening to my video, okay? And please give a pat on the back, a shake of the old hand to some family members, to some friends, to some work colleagues, and please tell them that they're super duper wonderful, super duper juicy, and super duper delish, and that you love them so. Okay, so until my next video, thank you once again for listening. But yes, I feel completely, you know, There's definitely something, there we are, that's gone out of my body. And whatever it was, there we are. It's finally been released. Please release me, let me go. Well, that's what's happened, isn't it? Especially when it's black. Do you see? Okay, my autistic babies, you would have needed to, there we are, to see it to believe it. Okay? But anyway, much love. Good night, God bless, because it is night time here, and if it's afternoon or morning, wherever you are, so much love. Take care. God bless. Oh, I went to do it that side, didn't I say? That side. Good night, babies. Love you all. Take care. Thank you. Bye-bye.